Greetings, minions! I'm Empress Red, and this is the M3 Radio Independent News. I really have to apologize. The writing was never that great on M3 to begin with, but with writers on strike being replaced by monkeys last week, it was at an all-time low. You listened to me for the news, so I'll give you the news. We fired the monkeys. It wasn't just the feces flinging at the weekly meetings, but they actually demanded health care. As of now, I'll just be making up the news as I go along. That being said, I'll confirm that the explosion that caused several deaths last year at a Mojave spaceship plant was a result of workers not being properly trained. If you have people working with the explosive propellants used in fueling these spaceships, then rule number 1 should be to train all workers properly. Come on, people, it's not freaking rocket science. I hate to be right all the time, but I predicted the veterans of the Bush Wars would become a new generation of the homeless. The truth is, people return from war different and changed. The neocons proved they learned nothing from Vietnam. Maybe because few of them went. Preparing for a sea of homeless vets should have been a top priority for those who say they support the troops. This week, a GOP congressman was indicted for his ties to Al-Qaeda. It could explain why for decades, one of the world's strongest military powers, the USSR, was unable to attack America, but that within 1 year of GWB taking office, one man in a cave attacked the USA, killed thousands, caused billions in damage, and is now more powerful than ever. Just a thought, my minions. Just a nagging thought. It's official. The US is in a recession. Jobs are not available, people are losing their homes, inflation continues to rise, and we have a serious lack of leadership. Want proof? On Wall Street, trading was mixed as our president began a speech promising an economic stimulus package. By the end of his speech, the indexes slipped deep into negative territory, clearly stating a lack of confidence in GWB. Science plus politics equals a fustercluck. The only idea the White House has for alternative energy sources is an old one. Bring back nuclear power plants. One problem is that we've yet to figure out what to do with nuclear waste. Right now, thousands of barrels are buried underground, and no one has an answer. Just a reminder, we may be through with the past, but the past may not be through with us yet. Russia announced it would use its nuclear arms in preventive strikes. Maybe it's because for the past 7 years, another world power has been acting like a cocksure, crazed cowboy on crack, launching unilateral preemptive attacks on 2 nations, picking fights at the drop of a hat with others, and its aggressive posture can't be very assuring when it comes to balance of power and world peace. When it comes to the news, I'm all over it like a rat on cheese. Here's my take on what's going on. Something's rotting in the state of DC, and DC is in no state at all. The rot is polluting the world, and unless you live in denial, you realize we must change or perish. We can't wait for an election. The time to impeach is now. This is not good news, but it is what it is. And just remember who gave it to you. I'm Empress Red, and I just gave you the M3 Radio Independent News. Sayonara, bitches.